Alright, so I leave for New York tomorrow to go visit my sister. And we're going to do a garden update before I go. I'm nervous that I'm not going to be here to look over it, but I'm going to trust my parents. Also, this one's for Holden, because I saw him the other day, and he was like, I need to see another garden update. So this one's for you, man. Hope you enjoy. Okay, starting with the tomatoes. Guys, look! Look how beautiful they are. So high and mighty. This is what I was hoping to see, so this is great. This might be a little too tall, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to let her do her thing. We got the flowers going, which means we're going to be getting tomatoes soon. Yeah, the leaves are super healthy, nice and green, and I think the egg helped. I added some extra nutrients, and they just like, boom. But it also could be the warm weather, so I don't know. Another cool thing about the tomatoes that I wanted to point out, so these are all different varieties, and it's really neat to look at the different flowers for each plant. Look at that. This one over here, it's a little bit bigger. Looks like this one has more leaves than the first one. It's just so cool. Also in this bed, do you remember how I was having trouble with the basil? Look at her now. Oh, she's thriving. That one and this one. And basil is said to enhance the flavor of the tomatoes. So I'm really looking forward to tasting them this year. Moving on, we have the pepper bed. Hell yeah. Boom, baby. These look awesome. I may have planted them a little too early in the season. I think they like more humid, heat, drier, with managing by self-watering, but they look so good now. They're so healthy. We got these little buds forming. I'm actually just going to leave them at this height the way they are because they look so good. Over here, the pepperoncini finally bursted out. It's getting that beautiful height in there. We got the flowers going. Oh, so exciting. And then the hydrangea looks great. I got new growth coming in, so I'm excited to see what happens there, but they're just so beautiful in the garden. Next up, we got our broccoli, lettuce, and a new member to the garden. My friend Anne-Marie donated these sweet potato plants. Now, I've never grown sweet potatoes before, so the way that they're growing is totally new to me. Nothing like regular potatoes at all. These leaves are so wicked. They look like stars. And then this is a different variety of sweet potato, these two from this one. And she was telling me that these little nodules will actually start forming roots under the ground as well, and it'll be a new source for sweet potatoes to grow. So I'm super excited to see how that turns out. During the transplant, some of these started to wilt. So I don't know, I might trim them off because it's a waste of nutrients. The lettuce has been a super abundant source of vegetation this year. I've just been harvesting off of these like nobody's business. So that's cool because last year I had a little bit of trouble with the lettuce. So I might keep them here in this bed next year as well. But yeah, super nice, super healthy. And then the broccoli, I think they're a little stunted. Yeah, the leaves look great, but I'm not really getting the tree of the broccoli yet. And when I do, they kind of bolt up. So I think I planted them a little too late, but it's okay. They look beautiful in the garden nonetheless. All right, so this bed is super exciting. First of all, look at that zucchini. So lush. The leaves are huge. This is what I like to see. And they're such a beautiful, like, ornamental plant, too. Anywho, I learned something today. So the flowers with the thin stalks are actually the male flowers, and the ones with the thicker base, like this one, are the female flowers, and this is where the fruit actually comes from. Can you see it? It's growing. It's a baby zucchini! So that is super promising, and I'm excited to see what happens there. However, these spikes keep getting me. The onions look great. Look at that. It's like crack in the ground down there with the bulb, so that's cool. This one, it's not really grown to its full potential, and the leaves are starting to yellow, so I think she might be done. So when I come back, I'll probably harvest these and we can use them as a little garnish or something. But this is what I'm really excited to show you guys. Look at the cucumbers, right? Oh, finally doing their thing. Gonna create that wall that I was hoping for. And then look. Oh my God. It's a cucumber. She's so pretty. Can't forget Miss Hybrid Tea Rose back here. We just had another bloom that was starting to die off, so I trimmed that one off. But we got 2 new blooms coming in. I probably won't be back in time to see this one bloom, but hopefully I get to see that one. They're so pretty when they're in full bloom, and they smell amazing. I've tried to grow roses in the past, but I didn't really know what I was doing, and I learned a lot this year, so it's cool to see that a little bit of research paid off. And then look, another little cucumber. This is probably my favorite bed and corner in the whole garden. Oh, so pretty. Did y'all know that dill could get this tall? Because I sure didn't. This is up to my chest, y'all. It's insane. She looks so wicked in the garden, like this alien plant. I've never grown dill, so it looks alien to me, but you know, that's besides the point. It's going to flower, and then it's going to go to seed, but I can still harvest some stuff off of here, and honestly, it just looks so cool in the garden, so I'm going to leave it. The garlic chives look great, super healthy and lush. I had to do some damage control on the oregano because there was this, I'm not sure if it's bug damage or a fungal infection, but trimming off those leaves seem to help a lot, and it just keeps growing, and I keep harvesting off of it. And then the cilantro is going to flower as well. I can't really get any more leaves off of there, but it's so pretty. The strawberries have kind of stopped producing fruit. I'm not too sure why, because the leaves look relatively healthy. I don't know if it's just like they have a limited amount of time to produce fruit, or if I did something wrong. So I'll have to do more research on that. But yeah, I got a few tasty treats off of these this year. The carrots look awesome, man. Look at this. It's so cool to see how healthy they are. I've already tried some of them. They're really good. Kind of small, like that big. I'm hoping to get a little bit bigger, but I don't know if I have to do something, maybe give them more space to grow or make the ground a little softer, but I really don't mind. It's been a nice, refreshing treat in the garden, and I'm excited to start cooking with these. Onions look awesome, doing their thing. These ones look super healthy. It looks like they got a nice thick stalk down there. So I'm excited to harvest those guys soon. Oh, look how tall. And then the potatoes, I think we're getting there, y'all. I think we're getting to the end of their life, so we'll start harvesting some potatoes soon. Yay! Okay, I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready. Don't look at my toes. Boom! Melons! The cantaloupe and the watermelon have just taken off. And this is exactly what I was hoping for. I wanted them to waterfall off, grow on the back trellis. We got tons of flowers forming. So I'm excited to see what happens when I get back and if there's any little fruits growing. But this is great. This is what I was hoping for. So Dante and I yesterday came in and we trimmed off a whole bunch of vines, leaves, and smaller grapes because we're starting to get some really good sized ones, and I want to prioritize them so that they get larger fruit, are sweeter, and yeah, I'm so grateful that he helped me out yesterday because it's kind of a hassle to do all on your own, so that was really nice. But we got grapes, y'all! We got grapes! Yay! And last but not least, the raspberries. Oh, they are gorgeous. I actually came in last week and I watered them with a coffee and water mixture because they were lacking some fertilizer and the leaves were starting to yellow. But man, they bounced back. They look so good. Dante and I actually came in yesterday and we harvested a whole bunch of the fruit, which encourages the other fruit to ripen faster and for more flower buds to form. So that's cool. And I mean, like, look at this. This was not ready yesterday. So that's really cool to see. You guys saw it now. This is what my garden looked like before I left for New York. So we'll see when I come back. Stuff can happen overnight. Fruits forming, things needing water. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just so proud of everything, seeing everything grow. You kind of form like a relationship with each plant and communicate to it. And I'm just very happy to see that I could play my part in helping everything thrive and grow and live their lives. But yeah, thank you guys for following along, listening to my rant about the garden, and send your good vibes my way. She's gonna need it. I also just want to acknowledge how much the garden has taught me, not only about how to take care of the different plants, to reap the harvest, reap the reward, but the patience, time, dedication, and love that goes into it, and how to incorporate that into my personal life. So I'm just very grateful that I have the opportunity and the time to come out here and take care of everything. And I know that that's a privilege. So yeah, again, thank you guys for following along, showing your love and support in the DMs and stuff. I really appreciate it. Anyways, checking out, signing out. Gonna get ready for my 5:51 a.m. flight.